Welcome to LicitElite, a lecture series. Today we shall discuss the topic communication. First we shall discuss the communication of proposal. The communication of a proposal is complete when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom the proposal was made. So for example, if A proposes by letter to sell a house to B for 1 lakh rupees and the letter is posted on 6th July, the letter reaches B on 8th July. The communication of proposal is complete when B, the offeree, receives the letter, that is on 8th. Communication, when is it complete as against the proposer? The communication of acceptance is complete as against the proposer when the acceptance is put in course of transmission to him so as to be out of power of the acceptor. So for example, if A proposes by letter to sell a house to B for rupees 1 lakh, the letter is posted on 6th July and the letter reaches B on 8th July. And if B accepts the offer of A in the above case and sends a letter by post on 9th July, the communication of the acceptance against B is complete on 9th July. For binding of contract, the acceptance is required to be communicated because proposer is entitled to know whether a contract has been concluded by acceptance, and it would be unfair to hold him bound by an acceptance of which he has no knowledge. Now we shall discuss communication when complete as against the acceptor. The communication of acceptance is complete as against the acceptor when it comes to the knowledge of the proposer. So in the example, as we discussed before, when A had sent a letter for a proposal to B to sell his house for rupees 1 lakh and the letter was posted on 6th July which reached B on 8th July, and if B accepts the proposal of A and sends a letter by post on 9th which reaches A on 10th July, then the communication of acceptance against A is completed on 10th July, and thereby now neither the proposer nor the acceptor can withdraw proposal or acceptance. The first part of section 4 para 2 provides that acceptance is binding on the proposer when the acceptor puts the acceptance into such course of transmission so as to be beyond the power of acceptor. And the second part of the section 4 para 2 provides that the acceptance is binding on the acceptor when it comes into the knowledge of the proposer. Therefore, as per this rule, the proposer becomes bound first and the acceptor becomes bound afterwards. This can be justified by way of saying that it is done because of commercial convenience. Now, the question arises, what if the acceptance never reaches the proposer? That is, it is lost in transit. For example, A, who was the proposer, who wanted to sell his house for rupees 1 lakh to B, had sent a letter to B, and then B, stating his acceptance, posted the letter on, let's say, 9th July. But the letter of acceptance was lost, or let's say it was destroyed, or it was damaged, or whatever. So now what happens? Even though the letter is lost, damaged, or destroyed, still the proposer and the acceptor both will be bound. But if the letter never reaches A, then also the acceptor is bound. Here we see the intention. Since the acceptor had not revoked the acceptance, even though the letter had lost, therefore the acceptor will also be bound. Acceptor will be bound after a reasonable time. Now, what if the proposer doesn't read the letter of acceptance? It will still amount to a concluded contract because knowledge is supposed by law. This is also called as constructive notice.